Yeah. Pull up a chair. Mic check, DJ, you in the room? Turn that up. Need that needle touch wax, hear that crackle, that scorn and groove. That's the stories of the block spinning live in the room. From the craze to the cloud, I've been carrying the sound. Same kid on the corner, now I'm narrating the town. Golden era in my headphones, new world in my phone. Still respect the payphone, still protecting my home. Every cipher on the stairwell was a church, was a school. Now we back to the cipher, same heart, sharper tools. Back to the cipher, we live, we love, we learn here. DJ, you spin truth, let the whole hood burn clear. Culture in the clip, let it bang, let it bang. If you feel this, say the name, say the back to the cipher. Back to the cipher. Yeah. This that uncle on the stoop talk.
Little man, keep your
Mixed with homie on a Zoom call.
plotting how we get
Talk drama, talk taxes, talk bars, talk practice, talk babies, talk ballads, talk scars, turn classics. Every verse is a voice, every guess is a page. From the barbershop debates to the mics on the stage. When the system don't see us, we still building our lane. Use the pain like a break beat, flip struggle to gain. From the vinyl in the basement to the you on the rise. From the cipher in the hallway to the light in their eyes. If you came from the silence but you dying to speak, pull up, park, here we go line for line every week. Back to the cipher, we live, we love, we learn here. DJ, you spin truth, let the whole hood burn clear. Culture in the clip, let it bang, let it bang. If you feel this, say the name, say the back to the cipher. Back to the cipher. Yeah, yeah. From the vinyl in the basement to the youth on a ride. From the cipher in the hallway to the light in they eye. If you came from the silence but you dying to speak. Park here, we go line for line every week.
Yo, peace. What's good, family? Welcome to the show. This ain't just microphones. This ain't just interviews. This ain't just something you throw on in the background while you scroll. This is Back The Cipher, the podcast where we don't just talk culture. We build culture. I'm your host, DJ Universe, founder of Down by Law Management, LLC. And today, I'm taking it back to the roots of why this whole movement started in the first place. And I mean that for real. Because some people looked at Back the Cipher and thought, oh, that's just another podcast. Nah, it was always bigger than that. This was about creating a machine for independent artists to survive, grow, monetize, and leave legacy behind. Not just get a few views, not just get a quick repost. I'm talking about building something real. Something that keeps working when the camera's cut off, when the algorithm acts funny, when the industry starts acting like you gotta beg just to be seen. And this whole movement started with one simple principle. If the industry won't open the door, we build our own building. That line right there, that's not just a catchy quote. That's survival. That's business. That's mindset. That's what happens when you come from the mud, start from scratch, and decide you're not waiting on permission from people who never plan to make room for you anyway. See, I've been on that entrepreneur grind. Artist manager, DJ, producer, engineer, content creator, podcaster, vlogger, YouTuber. Yeah, family, I wear a lot of hats. But all of it comes back to the same message I always push. Anybody with a dream can make it real. Not easy. I didn't say easy. I said real. There's a difference. Raised in Ohio, moved to Florida, started from scratch. So when I talk about building, I'm not talking theory. I'm talking about looking at what you got in your hand, what little resources you got, what support system you got, or maybe don't got, and still saying, I'm going to create something that can feed the culture instead of waiting for the culture gatekeepers to notice me. That's why Back the Cipher exists, to help independent artists survive, to help them grow, to help them monetize, to help them understand that legacy is bigger than a single song drop, bigger than one performance, bigger than one viral moment. Legacy is when the thing you built keeps blessing people after the hype dies down. And family. That's exactly what we've been doing, piece by piece, episode by episode, move by move, not chasing clout, building infrastructure, because if you really love the culture, you don't just consume it, you invest in it, you protect it, you create lanes where other people can win too. So what does Back the Cipher really mean? It ain't just a slogan, it's a mindset, straight up. When you back the cipher, you backing independent artists, local businesses, creators, dreamers, entrepreneurs, community, and ownership. That's the whole DNA of this thing. You helping artists who ain't got million-dollar labels behind them. You helping visionaries keep the lights on while they build something for the culture. And I want that to land because sometimes people think support only counts if it's huge, like it's got to be some massive corporate sponsorship or a giant check. Nah, a movement gets built on consistent fuel. Every share, every stream, every shirt bought, every donation, every comment, every repost, every subscription, that's fuel. That's how movements survive. That's how independent platforms keep going. That's how creators get one more week, one more month, one more shot to turn vision into structure. The mainstream got corporations. We got community. And community is stronger than corporate money when the people believe. I'm going to say that again in spirit, because that's really the heartbeat of this whole episode. When the people believe, things expand. When the people back the cipher grows legs. And that growth, it's been real. Over this last year, we went from podcast episodes to building entire platforms. That's the part I need artists to catch. Too many artists only focus on songs. Songs matter, absolutely. Music matters, absolutely. But real bosses focus on systems. We launched the Hip Hop Hero League TV network. We launched AI-powered podcasts. We built the Independent Artist Blueprint. We created the Soul Legacy shoe line. We expanded into management services, branding services, promotional campaigns, music distribution opportunities, and artist development systems. That ain't luck. That's consistency. That's vision. And if you're listening right now thinking, man, that sounds like a lot. Yeah, it is a lot. But that's the point. When you stop waiting on permission and start building infrastructure, the work multiplies. The mission gets bigger. The opportunities get bigger. The responsibility gets bigger too. Because this game ain't just, hey, make a dope record and hope somebody finds it. Not anymore. Maybe, well, not maybe, definitely in this era, you gotta think wider. You gotta think platform. You gotta think brand. You gotta think audience. You gotta think how all the pieces connect so your art can actually survive in the real world. That's what Back the Cipher really means. It means we are not just cheering from the sidelines. We are building engines. We are creating lanes. We are giving independent artists and entrepreneurs something they can plug into. Something that says, your dream is not too small, your voice is not too local, and your movement is not invisible just because a major corporation didn't stamp it yet. And one of the biggest moments in this journey was my featured episode on legacy makers through Inside Success TV. Family. That wasn't just a personal win. That was proof. Proof that independent hustle can become national exposure. Proof that branding matters. proof that storytelling matters. Because let me tell y'all something. That documentary didn't magically appear. It came from sacrifice. It came from crowdfunding. It came from community support. It came from belief. The people backed the cipher, and the cipher leveled up. That's why I always tell artists, your audience ain't just fans. They investors in your vision. Now the obvious pushback is, okay, DJ Universe, if the talent is there, shouldn't that be enough? I mean, in a perfect world maybe. But talent without strategy, that's like having a Ferrari with no gas. Looks great, sounds great, don't move. And too many artists are out here with Ferrari talent and empty tank business moves. That's why I created the free independent artist blueprint available right now at downbylawmanagementllc.com, and it's free for a reason, because artists need strategy. They need branding, marketing, monetization, audience building, consistency, ownership, AI tools, business structure, and long-term strategy. Not one of those. All of those. Because this game ain't just music anymore. It's media, it's branding, it's influence, it's community. And the artists who understand that, those are the ones going to survive the next generation of the industry. The ones who don't, they're going to keep wondering why talent alone didn't carry them where they thought it would. And all of that leads right into this next chapter in real life. The Extreme Tour. Family. I got recruited because they saw the movement online. They saw the grind, the consistency, the visibility. They waived my fees and moved me into phase 2 because they recognized the work ethic. That's why visibility matters. That's why content matters. That's why Back The Cipher matters. Now as we prepare for this national tour run from June through October, we continuing the crowdfunding mission to help keep business operations moving while I'm on the road. And once again, the people are helping push the vision forward. That's love, that's community, that's legacy. Before I close, I need everybody listening to understand something. This movement belongs to the people. Back the Cipher was never about clout. It was about creating opportunity. It was about showing independent artists they can build something real without waiting on the industry machine. And we just getting started. So if you're rocking with the movement, subscribe, share the podcast, download the blueprint, support the artists, stream the music, watch Hip Hop Hero League TV, collaborate, sponsor, donate, and invest in the culture. Because every move matters, every share matters, every supporter matters, and every dream deserves a real shot. I'm DJ Universe, and until next time, don't just watch the culture, back the cipher. Teamwork makes the dream work, and hustle is the muscle that moves mountains. So on that note, until the next episode, gratitude, blessings, and one love. Peace.
Learn to the legacy, all greed that he faced. Fell for the name. Culture, reason, pleasure, hold to legacy, all creeds that he faced. So don't
Yeah. We sparked the flame in Jayville, shipped out with purpose. Florida sun, independent scholars on the surface. Riding up by 95, heartbeat sync with the verses. Building bridges like architects, we invert curses. We see ciphers in the south, planting beats in the gutter. Atlanta to Charlotte, no soul left to suffer. Columbus ciphered out, soul tales uncover. Our mission, grassroots strength, no middleman buffer. Rhymes like granite, immortal in the booth. From Richmond to DC, we speak raw, speak truth. Baltimore, Philly, every cipher's a proof. Nuke to NYC, reppin' independent youth.
This is the road to legacy, all creeds, every phase. From Florida to Maine, we lay beats in place. We won't stop ciphers till the whole world embrace. A movement never masked, this voice is the base. Road to legacy, energy contagious. From coast to coast, we're staging courage outrageous. Cipher community, wisdom outrageous. Every step, every verse, we're shaking foundations.
Your dice ring with tribal drum patterns. DC, dawn, spark power, independent status. Baltimore rappers Words speak volumes through matters. Philly streets echo knowledge, no chattel, no flatter. Hopping on Amtrak, Hartford to Boston hubs. Portland doors burst open with independent love. Each weekend, a cipher where the culture revives. 13 cities strong towards that engine alive. No front man, no puppets. Every artist on deck. Crowdfund, fuel flames, merch drop keeps us in check. So legacy steps, footprint across every neck. We're legacy walking, no fake on this track.
Is the road to legacy, all creeds, every phase. From Florida to Maine, we lace beats in place. We won't stop ciphers till the whole world embrace. A movement never masked, this voice is the base. Road to legacy, energy contagious. From coast to coast, we're staging courage outrageous. Cipher community, wisdom outrageous. Every step, every verse, we're shaking foundations.
Legacy, all creeds, every face, infinity.
Turn up the mic, bring all your colors. Speak your truth, unify our brothers and sisters. Build a cipher so strong, no hate can fracture. From city to city, culture we capture. Indie titans assemble, chasing sonic justice. Merch drop lore, every dollar fuels discussion. Backstage doors wide open, MC Fusion. VIP wave, everyone gets inclusion. All access cipher, artists meet crowd. 100% passion, broke through the shroud. Legacy partner stands tall, forever proud. Road to legacy tour, history allows.
Is the road to legacy, all creeds, every phase. From Florida to Maine, we lace beats in place. We won't stop ciphers till the whole world emblaze. A movement never masked, this voice is the base. Road to legacy, energy contagious. From coast to coast, we're staging courage outrageous. Cipher community, wisdom outrageous. Every step, every verse, we're shaking foundations. We built it together. No matter who you are, road to legacy. See you in the cipher.